Hello class, today we're going to be talking about even and odd functions. So how to tell when a function is even and what is odd and what does it even mean? So when looking at a function graphically, a function is even if it's symmetrical about the y-axis. So if the left side is the exact same as the right side, it's even. A function is odd if it's symmetrical about the origin, meaning if you rotate it 180 degrees about the origin, does it line up with itself? If it does, then it is odd. If it does neither of these, then it is neither. And in fact, most functions will be neither, even or odd. So here's an example of an even function. We can see that the left side, well, let me label my axes here. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. And we can see by looking at the graph here that the left side is exactly the same as the right side. So therefore, this function, f of x equals x squared, is an even function. This odd function over here, this x cubed, notice that about the origin, remember the origin's the middle where the axes meet. Notice if we were to rotate this 180 degrees, it looks the exact same. So therefore it is odd. It has that symmetry about the origin. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at different functions and determining whether they're even or odd just by looking at their graph. So let's take a look at these examples here. I have 6 examples, and I'm going to go ahead and graph them into Desmos for us, and we'll determine if each function is even or odd. Let's see if I can make this. Oh, it already is projector mode. Okay. So here we have, I'm just going to use y, that's okay. Y equals x squared minus 4. And as we can see, my axes are here and here. This function right here, it looks like it is symmetrical about the y-axis. So therefore, it is an even function. Let's take a look at another one. Let's see. So we'll look at y equals x cubed plus x. And as we can see here, maybe I can make this a little nicer looking. We see this function right here. It looks like if the origin's right in the middle here, if we were to turn my iPad around, then it perfectly lines up with itself when it's upside down. Therefore, this is an odd function. Let's next take a look at this one here on the bottom. This x plus 3 to the 4th power. Oh, I forgot my parentheses here. Let's see. Y equals x plus 3 to the 4th power. And looking at this function, it looks immediately, right away, we can tell that this is neither even or odd because the y-axis is right here, and it's not the same on the left as it is the right. Also, if I were to turn this upside down, we can clearly see that it's not the same. It doesn't line up with itself. Therefore, this function is neither even or odd. So let's take a look at these next 3 here. Next we have x cubed minus 5. And here we can see, well, it looks like the shape of some of the odd functions that we've had before, but if we rotate it about the origin, which is right just above this function, we can see that it's not the same, because when it's upside down, here it's above the origin, but when it's normal, right side up, it's below the origin. So therefore, this function is also neither even or odd. Looking at this next one, this is the absolute value of x. So let's plug that one in. So we have y equals the absolute value of x, and this looks like it is an even function, because here's the y-axis right here, right down the middle, and the left side looks the exact same as the right side. It's just a reflection about that y-axis. So this one, the f of x equals the square root, or not, sorry, f of x equals the absolute value of x. This is an even function. And then finally, let's look at f of x equals x. Or rather, y equals x. That's what I'm going to plug in. In here, this looks to me like an even function. Notice that if I were to turn this upside down, it looks the exact same as if it's right side up. So this is an odd function. So today that's what we're going to be doing. I would highly recommend using Desmos to graph your functions and to see what they look like graphically, and do those two tests. See if it looks even, see if the left is the exact same as the right side, and if it's odd, maybe imagine turning your computer upside down and imagine it, how it would look if it was the exact same. So that's all I have for y'all today. Let me know if you have questions, and have a good day. Bye.